here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's...
And he shoots! It's a loose ball. He's having a shot! Kubasi.
Eric Garcia.
Kubasi.
Eric Garcia.
Cucurella. He is through. There's the header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedri.
Eric Garcia.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Senesi. McAllister. Otamendi, early ball out from the back. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Senesi. Simeone. Romero. McAllister. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Fernandez laid out to the left flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Senesi. Simeone. And here's Alvarez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. Senesi. Simeone. Messi. Senesi. Simeone shifted upfield. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Romero forwards and with intent. Senesi. Senesi carries the ball down the right.
Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Tagliafico.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's gone back to the keeper. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. McAllister. Fernandez. Now it's Simeone. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Llorente. Yamal. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a throw. McAllister. Romero. McAllister. Now who's going to be first to this?
Eric Garcia.
Cucurella. Nico Williams.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the counter is on. Yamal concedes a free kick for that.
Tagliafico.
Fernandez.
Tagliafico.
Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Strong running down that left flank. Nice control.
Tagliafico.
And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella charging forward down that flank. Cross goes in there. Fernandez, and he goes cross-field.
Rodri.
Yamal spread out to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he deliver? Now it's Williams. And it's Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella crosses. He's got to be... Shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Rodri.
Marcos Llorente really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He can get that clear. Cleared away. it's Fabian Ruiz.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Tries to get it clear. Senesi gets it away. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. So it's going to be another corner. Pedri with the short one. Point-blank header! He will be livid with himself. McAllister. Senesi. Romero. And it's played forward.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Fabian Ruiz. Llorente.
Kubasi.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, good spread. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Otamendi. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Pedri. Out towards the flank. Over to the left. Nicely shaped cross. Otamendi can get it clear.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Cucurella clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. McAllister. Senesi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's going all the way! Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Senesi really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Senesi getting this one clear. Turns and goes back. Played out to the right. Llorente. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Senesi. Messi. It's a quick ball upfield. Pedri. Nico Williams chasing after it. Simeone. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Fabian Ruiz.
Lofted upfield. Nico Williams on a charge down the left. Simeone did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Romero forwards and with intent. Rodri. And it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi goes for the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Eric Garcia.
Kubasi.
Rodri.
Rodri chooses to go cross-field. They get a throw-in. Llorente. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. Williams. He is Williams! And the ball's come loose here. And it's played in here. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Romero, aim forwards. Messi. Simeone. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Senesi. That's tidy. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. It's a throw-in. Senesi. Now it's Simeone. Senesi. Simeone. Simeone's cross. That is a brilliant interception.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Senesi. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Rodri gets good distance on it. Messi. And here's Alvarez! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Pedri. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Romero. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Nico Williams. Plays it through. And play for a throw. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Llorente. Yamal. Pedri. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Llorente, now here's the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. McAllister, aim forwards. Eric Garcia. And it's been played through. Alvarez. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Clipped into space.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella. Pedri spread out to the left. All driven towards the far post. Played it again. And it's hoisted clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the right. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Otamendi. It's run loose here. Pedri. And it's Ruiz. McAllister gets a foot in here. Fabian Ruiz showed plenty of zest in. Spain have a free kick. Brilliantly cut out. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Tagliafico. Otamendi. McAllister moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Rodri played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams takes a look up. Very nicely done. Aimed in towards the centre. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fernandez goes forward. Tagliafico. Messi. Messi played out to the left flank. Hit into the middle. He's cut it out. That is a great pick out. Alvarez. And it's Messi. McAllister. That's a little off target. McAllister. Simeone. Simeone played out towards the right wing. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Alvarez. Senesi. Oh, it's played into the area. And that was very necessary. And here's Messi. Alvarez! Kubasi. Yamal played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Romero. Fernandez. Otamendi. Messi. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. That's going to go a long way. McAllister. Fernandez. Romero, he's gone direct here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. He slings it in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And here's Ruiz. McAllister. Romero. Simeone. Driving forward. Tagliafico. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. Throw it. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Messi. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Otamendi driven forward. calmly anticipates.
Pau Kubasi.
Forwards and with intent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. McAllister. Simeone. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. Romero. Simeone. Senesi. Simeone. And out it comes again. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Kubasi. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Romero. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri.
Fabian Ruiz.
Back into the middle. Nico Williams could try cutting inside here. Chance, surely!
Cleared without complication.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Lovely feet. Cucurella. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is lovely. Out to the left it goes. Fabian Ruiz plays it in. And that has gone horribly wrong. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Oyarzabal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Rodri chips it through. And it's hoisted clear. A header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rodri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Otamendi. Pedri. Llorente. And it's Llorente. Pedri. Oyarzabal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rodri.
Llorente. Great run on the overlap here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Alvarez, now he's off and running. Too long, and over the line. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Fernandez. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. Senesi with the clearance. And it's Ruiz. That's been slipped through. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. He's Alvarez! Goal! Argentina!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kubasi over to the left. Nico Williams chasing after it. Messi. Tagliafico. Oh, it's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Eric Garcia.
Pedri. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz.
Purring through the gears. Way off the ball! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri plays it short.
Yamal. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella. Cucurella. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Pedri moves short.
Llorente with the cross.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
It's really well cleared. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Romero. Senesi. Romero. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Alvarez played into space. Now it's come to nothing. Nico Williams.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri.
Pedri. And it's Llorente. Always onto this. Llorente. Played it. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McAllister. McAllister, gently done. Eric Garcia clears it away. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Oyarzabal. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Yamal. Fernandez makes the interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Rodri. Takes the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Llorente. Now this could be a chance. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Tagliafico. Romero. Messi. Alvarez, now he's off and running. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Otamendi. Fernandez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Alvarez. Oyarzabal. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. Simeone. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Llorente. Here's Oyarzabal. Fernandez. Otamendi aim forwards. Fernandez. Oh, just skips past his man. Now then, the ball's come loose. Simeone was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Tagliafico. Now it's Alvarez. Nico Williams. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Rodri.
Moved on forwards. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi.
Pau Kubasi.
Forwards and with intent.
Rodri.
And it's Llorente. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Simeone. Fernandez.
Tagliafico.
That's been drilled forward.
Llorente.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Senesi. McAllister. Messi. Romero, forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. It could be in here. Gets it away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Gets his head on it! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Senesi. Tagliafico. Yamal does really well to win the ball there.
Rodri.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri spread out to the left. And that is out of play.
Rodri.
Here's Oyarzabal, steaming on goalwards. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. And it's Pedri. Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Danger averted for now. Llorente, aim forwards. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal, done delicately. That's a corner kick. Romero gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. So who's he picking out? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. Otamendi. Fernandes. McAllister has created one goal already. Otamendi. Messi. And it's played forward. He's through here. Short changes him with that pass. Llorente, gently done. Oyarzabal. Romero moved on forwards. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal, oh, good spread. Oh, well measured. Now it's Yamal. McAllister. It's just beyond his reach. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Simeone does well to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Kubasi. Senesi cuts it out. Messi. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Eric Garcia. And he cuts out the supply. Llorente. Messi. Fernandes. Tagliafico. Well timed, excellent interception. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Simeone. Now it's Simeone. McAllister. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And it's Messi. And Messi! And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yamal. Llorente. Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Simeone. And that is as far as they're going to go. Foot in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Llorente. And it's Ruiz. He's had a shot! Tagliafico. Fernandez. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Romero, Messi, Simeone, out to the right, Fabian Ruiz, Kubasi, Rodri, Eric Garcia, Fabian Ruiz. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Messi. Simeone, Senesi. Now it's Messi. Senesi looking to hit the byline here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Senesi. Oh, that's nice. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Spain, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Played back in. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Tagliafico tries to clear. He's still got it, needs help. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri.
Rodri.
Fabian Ruiz. Alvarez. And that is a little undercooked. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Pedri. Williams produces a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Pedri.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. And that has been clubbed away. Kubasi.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Eric Garcia.
Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Some good work on the right flank here. Great defending, strong and determined.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Tagliafico. Now it's Oyarzabal. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Played into the middle. Otamendi getting this one clear. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
McAllister. Otamendi. And it's Messi. Yamal.
Fabian Ruiz.
McAllister. There will be a throw-in.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Llorente looking to run onto it. McAllister. Messi. Senesi, gently done. Cucurella.
Eric Garcia.
Kubasi.
Rodri.
Ball's gone out of play.
Otamendi.
Fernandez. Simeone. McAllister, aim forwards. Senesi. Messi. Fernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Llorente. Rodri.
And he cuts out the supply.
Llorente.
Yamal. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Tries a measured ball. And he's heaved it away. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Now he's got space here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Spain with another corner. They've played it short. And it's Llorente. In by Llorente. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Fernandez trying to keep this in. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Punched away. Yamal. McAllister with the clearance. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Pedri. Cucurella puts them all in. Romero getting this one clear. A chance to play it in. Cucurella, now the ball in. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been cut short. And here's Oyarzabal. Otamendi gets rid without sophistication. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Good ball, good... Goes to finish! Fabian, here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cucurella. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Cucurella. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Oyarzabal, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Williams. And it's hoisted clear. Yamal gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri.
Llorente.
Moved on forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oyarzabal. He's in here!
Yamal.
Oyarzabal.
And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Otamendi. Romero. Messi. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Played down the flank. Fabian Ruiz.
And here's Nico Williams. Yamal!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Otamendi. Romero. Fernandez. McAllister shifted upfield. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Llorente. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal. Llorente.
Plenty waiting in the middle.
Pedri.
Yamal. Fabian Ruiz.
And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Messi. Alvarez. He's in a great position here.
Rodri. Llorente.
Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fernandez. Pedri.
Fabian Ruiz.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Otamendi.
Tagliafico.
McAllister. McAllister shifted upfield.
Rodri.
Yamal. Pedri looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Ruiz. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Fabian Ruiz, now here's the delivery. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella, time to deliver. Williams. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tagliafico. Now, what's he got in mind? And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Senesi cuts it out. Romero. Otamendi. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Played in with purpose. Otamendi is there and he can get that clear. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. Senesi gets into some space. That's good play. Cross goes in there. Kubasi attempts a clearance. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Otamendi. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Kubasi. Played out wide. Llorente. Llorente with the cross. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Simeone.
In with the challenge.
Alvarez. McAllister. Pedri. Yamal.
Rodri.
Kubasi.
Rodri.
Llorente.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Paul. Messi. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Fabian Ruiz.
Pedri. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Ruiz. He's got to be Oyarzabal! Goal! Spain!
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spain take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's really well manoeuvred.
Messi. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Yamal. He's found the way through. Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got a throw. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Tagliafico shifted upfield. Otamendi. Romero. McAllister.
And it's played forward. Eric Garcia. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Now it's Messi. Now it's De Paul.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Fabian Ruiz, played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. And here's Alvarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found a way through. Cleared away. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. It's gone out for a throw-in. McAllister. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's got away. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Calmly anticipates. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Messi. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Williams. Now it's Pedri. Messi. Romero. Otamendi. Messi. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Otamendi. Fernandez. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's not going to reach. And that's put paid to a promising move. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicely intercepted. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Oh, can he get onto this? Senesi makes the interception. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. And it's Cucurella. That's a cute ball. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yamal. Fernandez. De Paul. Tagliafico. De Paul. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Messi. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Romero. Messi. Simeone. Senesi. Simeone. Pau Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Spread out to the left. That's a good run down the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Simeone. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tagliafico. Otamendi forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Out to the left it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. It's gone for a throw-in. Oyarzabal.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Tagliafico, gently done.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Messi.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Romero. Fernandez. De Paul. Fernandez shifted upfield. Eric Garcia. Pedri tries to thread one through. Yamal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McAllister, gently done. Pau Kubasi clears it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been won straight back. Nico Williams. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. Williams. And he whips in across.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. Moved on forwards. De Paul looks to get on the end of this. Llorente. Rodri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Pedri.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Pedri. Oh, good ball! That's an excellent interception. Otamendi gets it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Llorente. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Deftly away. Alvarez. And it's played forward. Now it's Alvarez!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Llorente. Ball is over the line. Nico Williams. McAllister wins the duel this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tagliafico, over to the left. De Paul. And Messi! They've done it! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Argentina, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Argentina really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Tagliafico cuts it out. Fernandez. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. He's had a shot!
Fabian Ruiz.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Williams, aimed in towards the centre.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Simeone. That has been cut short.
Fabian Ruiz.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Fernandez. Otamendi. Romero. Fernandez. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Oyarzabal. He's being... Williams! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
De Paul. And it's Ruiz. Yamal. Played out to the right.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Petri.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception.
Fabian Ruiz.
Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Oh, nice touch. Delivered across. Romero attempts a clearance.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Romero. Otamendi gently done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Senesi. Romero. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Now he's wondering who wants it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Oyarzabal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Tagliafico.
Shifted upfield. Eric Garcia. And the keeper's got it again. Kubasi.
Rodri.
Yamal.
Fabian Ruiz.
Moved on forwards. Senesi gets over and intercepts. Romero. McAllister. Messi. McAllister. Fernandez. Alvarez. Spread out to the left. He can run onto that. Danger averted for now. De Paul with the delivery. And that's been repelled.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tagliafico.
Romero. Otamendi.
And it's played forward. Rodri.
Pedri. Cucurella.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Llorente. Rodri.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Out to the left it goes.
Williams. That's going to go a long way.
Fabian Ruiz.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Ball! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Spain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. De Paul has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here and things are threatening to boil over. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Simeone. Senesi picks it up now. Nice interception, well timed.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Messi. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
And it's been taken short. Argentina don't have many options and time is running out. Messi's cross.
Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy. Now it's Oyarzabal.
And here's Nico Williams. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pedri plays it short.
Yamal.
Messi. Otamendi.
Aim forwards.
Pau Kubasi
Gets across to intercept that.
and it's Pedri.
It's run loose here. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal.
Now it's Pedri.
Pedri.
And here's Llorente, looking for support.
A real chance!
Cleared without complication. Llorente. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Romero. Messi. Out to the right.
Cucurella cuts out the pass. Kubasi.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pau Kubasi.
Forwards and with intent.
De Paul. Tagliafico. Argentina have to get it into the box and quickly.
Oh, it's come loose.
And they've got rid. McAllister have it back and can go again. Tagliafico. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, that is a bit special. All square again into the dying minutes.
Cucurella. Kubasi.
Pau Kubasi.
Played out towards the right wing. And he cuts out the supply.
De Paul.
Fernandez.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Tagliafico. De Paul. Argentina don't have many options and time is running out.
Pedri. Yamal.
Llorente. Rodri. Eric Garcia.
Pinged towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception.
De Paul. De Paul is fouled.
That has been cleared. Rodri is on a run down the left wing. Cucurella, and he's managed to get free. Nico Williams. Simeone gets a foot in here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Senesi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Senesi. Simeone. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. McAllister. Senesi. Senesi delivers the ball. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So the ball is placed on the spot. Oyarzabal shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Alvarez is the next to run the gauntlet. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
De Paul is the man who's second in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Spain looking to draw level.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Simeone will take the third penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
That's a good penalty.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
And so the captain steps up. Terrific penalty, unsavable. It's 3 apiece. Fabian Ruiz comes forward for the 5th of 5. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Unai Simon must save it. And that has lifted the roof. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Commiserations.